The new and so far unique independent wheel suspension improves the driving conditions. The trucks drive over potholes and cobblestones without the driver noticing anything. The front wheels accept any little bump. Straight routes can really be driven in a straight way due to the new technology.
The independent suspension brings us to a new level of handling where you get a very good, stable feeling from the truck. It's very easy to drive even on narrow roads and will help and support the driver.
In order to prove that this is no empty promise, a spectacular advertisement is being produced. A professional stuntwoman, the American slackline world record holder Faith Dickey, slacklines between two trucks that are connected with a rope.
I've highlined much higher than this before. I've highlined on longer lines, and I've highlined in harsher winds, but I've never slacklined moving forward before.
The producers want to demonstrate the good driving conditions and the perfect handling of the new truck, which succeeds in the end. The producers from Hollywood think that the stunt would not have been possible without the new independent wheel suspension. What a success! Because of the perfect driving conditions, both trucks keep the same distance between each other while the stunt takes place. Dynamic steering, the new steering system, promises an even easier way of handling the truck. The system contains electric motors in order to relieve the driver while steering. He thus needs less muscular strength to steer the truck. Dynamic steering guarantees directional stability and precision in any driving situation. It is based on an electrically controlled motor, which is regulated approximately 2,000 times per second to provide very precise steering behavior.
There are three features of Volvo dynamic steering that is beneficial for the driver. The first one is the low steering wheel force required at low speed. The second one is the disturbance reaction. And the third one is the steering wheel returnability when reversing.
The driver has to work far more in a standard truck without the dynamic steering than in a truck that has the system implemented. Thanks to the dynamic steering system, the truck driver's muscular effort is reduced by 20%.
Also, when I reverse, it requires very little effort to steer the vehicle. I can let the steering wheel slide back in my hands.
However, the new dynamic steering system is not only a relief on flat roads for the drivers.
Imagine that we are in a timber truck in the forest. Since the road is very uneven, it's very beneficial to have the disturbance reaction. Volvo dynamic steering will keep the front wheels straight if the driver doesn't apply any torque to the steering wheel. So the software is controlling the electric motor about 2,000 times per second. So it's very responsive to external disturbances.
The driver is more relaxed, the stress on his neck and shoulders decreases, and fewer accidents occur. A hamster is used to demonstrate how easy it is to steer the truck with the new steering system. Charlie, who only weighs 175 grams, is supposed to steer the truck out of the Spanish quarry.
Oh, and don't forget this, very important.
We're doing this for real. The hamster can really steer the truck. So it's quite amazing. You wouldn't think it would be possible, but I assure you, it really is possible. He steers the truck.
The professional stunt driver guides the hamster through the wheel just with the help of a carrot. Gradually, the truck is steered from the bottom of the quarry over the stony hills up to its peak. The people responsible for this are filled with enthusiasm. And yet, this is not the end. The Swedes were also able to convince action star Jean-Claude Van Damme.
The trucks will be placed closely together, and you will be standing on the side mirrors, 1 foot on each mirror.
Right.
The trucks will move backwards. After a while, they will slowly separate, and you will perform one of your famous splits with 1 foot on each side mirror.
On each side mirror of each truck.
Yes.
And they're gonna open up.
They're going to open up slowly, so you have plenty of time to perform the split.
Yeah, but wait a second. I mean, if they keep on opening up, I can fall down
Yes,
to the ground.
but
So they have.
after a while, they will stop opening up and they will keep the distance.
At first, the Hollywood star is skeptical and wants to form his own opinion about the alleged straight-on driving qualities of the trucks. In the end, he is convinced.
I've had my ups and downs, my fair share of bumpy roads and heavy winds. That's what made me what I am today. Now I stand here before you. What you see is a body crafted to perfection. A pair of legs engineered to defy the laws of physics. And a mindset to master the most epic of splits.
Due to the new steering technology, the drivers of both trucks can match their distance very precisely and keep the same speed, all while driving backwards. In the opinion of the people in charge, Jean-Claude Van Damme's fitness as well as the driver's skills are essential for the stunt's success. But it would not have been possible without the Volvo dynamic steering in the first place.